All right, we are back, and I have Luis Porte here. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Wow, we are enjoying your music, and this is the CD.
The brand new album, Born is the King.
Born
Absolutely.
is the King.
Yes.
Wow. And this was a labor of love, right?
It really was.
Okay.
We worked on it for about a year and a half.
Okay.
And it was truly just a great time of selecting songs and, you know, trying to cheer people up, but also tell them that the King is born and he's born to save us.
Yes.
And so we just wanted to put that message on this album, and it's something I'm really excited about.
Wow. Okay. So talk to us about, you're talking about the inspiration for this. Talk about the songs, the selection, the production, everything that went into this, because there are 16 selections, and we don't always get that. So you've got a mix of music, a mix of melodies. Talk to us about how it all came together.
So it's 16 songs, and so 8 of them are Christmas hymns that we all sang in church, Angels We Have Heard on High, O Holy Night, and just great songs like that. And then 8 traditional songs like Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland, the Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And to be quite honest with you, it was a little bit difficult selecting those songs because there's so many great ones out there, you know, that you want to record, that you want to sing and whatnot. But I've been doing music ministry for about 14 years.
Wow.
And in these past 14 years, I always was giving Christmas concerts. And I wanted to kind of put what we did in those concerts on this album. And so, you know, we always had a segment, I call it the fireplace segment, that I would sit down next to the fireplace and the tree and sing those, you know, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas and the Christmas song. Exactly. And then there was time of worship, Go Tell It on the Mountain, and Angels We Have Heard on High, and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And so I wanted to put all those songs on this album so they can kind of experience one of my concerts, but, you know, in, in a little bit different way. And so it took us quite some time to do that. It was a lot of back and forth. The studio that recorded all the tracks is called the Music Group, and they are in Oklahoma. They are phenomenal. I work with them, actually.
And you're from where, though?
I am from Tampa, Florida.
Okay, so you're long remote.
You work remotely a lot in this business, most definitely so. And so they recorded all the songs, and I kind of, you know, put little liner notes on what I wanted and the arrangements, and I also let them be creative as well. And we went back and forth for about a year and a half and working on background vocals and also looking at arrangements and picking keys and saying, okay, I want to change this, I want to do this a little bit different. And it was just a wonderful experience. I'm really, really happy with the results.
Good. Now, you said background vocals. Did you do those, or there were people that...
No, there were people we hired in Oklahoma, and I recorded in Nashville, Tennessee. All
right. Do you have any favorites? Because I know the ones that you're singing tonight are some that you are closer to your heart.
Most definitely. Go Tell It on the Mountain is one of my favorites. Oh Holy Night as well is one of my favorites. But I also like the traditional ones as well. Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow, Feliz Navidad. You can't have a Christmas party without Feliz Navidad, right? And so those are a few of my favorites that I've had, you know, around the house. And this is truly taking my childhood and putting it on album. And it was just so much fun to relive a lot of those songs.
Well, you sound like you enjoyed the process, even though it was probably a little bit longer than what you were thinking.
It really was. And you have to be patient, you know, especially when you're creating something and being creative. You have to take your time. You don't want to rush. And something that the studio and I had a little bit of an arrangement was, you know, be happy with whatever you do, you know, like make it just right, that you will look back at it and be like, wow, I'm proud of that. And
no
that's
regrets.
Something that we did.
No regrets. So talk to us a little bit. How did you get started? You said you started when you were 4 years old? 5 years old.
5 years old, singing,
Singing. How did you get started?
So my dad is a pastor, and he voluntold my brother and I to get on the platform. So we really didn't have a choice. So my dad always pastored about 2-3 churches at the same time. So he always had my brother and I singing in those churches. And we were very apprehensive to get on the platform and sing, but eventually we started to like it. And the joke is they haven't been able to kick me off the stage just yet. I've been doing it for all these years, and I started professionally about 14 years ago doing concert music ministry and providing concerts for evangelistic series and churches, organizations, whoever would call.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're a singer,
Yes.
but you're also a teacher too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
I'm a fourth grade teacher at North Tampa Christian Academy.
Wow.
I want to say hello to all my students who are watching as well.
Shout
I'm really
out.
excited that I'm here. And yes, 9 and 10 years old.
Okay.
And I've been in education for about 11 years as well. And, you know, God is really working in Christian education because there's nothing greater but to teach your students and teach the new generation about Jesus.
Yeah. But one thing that you said, interesting that we talked about, is you could teach so many different subjects.
Yes.
I mean, you teach what you said.
Social studies, language arts, Bible, which is my favorite.
That's your favorite.
I love to open up with Bible, and we also sing. We do a little worship session every single morning. And they love to sing. They love it. And so, you know, it kind of goes together. Both my music ministry and my teaching ministry, they kind of blend together. Yes.
I think they probably love it because you seem like you love it. You know,
yes,
you have the joy, the enthusiasm that you need.
Yes.
And I mean, the way you convey it, there's a joy that you have about it.
You have to love what you do. That's what I always tell people. Go into something because you love it. I love teaching, I love singing, and I'm living the dream.
Right. Good. What are some early memories of Christmas? You have Christmas
Oh,
memories?
my word. So Christmas was a time that was very joyful in my family.
Okay, all right.
So my dad, he would have Christmas music playing all the time, and that would drive my mom kind of crazy, to be honest with you, because she's like, wait until after Thanksgiving. But my dad was always playing Christmas music in the car, in the house, and he was always putting up lights. My mom would decorate the living room and just all parts of the house, and it looked like a magazine. I kid you not, a professional magazine. She would get it all decorated. We spent a lot of time in church singing for Christmas programs and doing, you know, little events and caroling. And, you know, that builds a joy for a child, you know, that we also were taught that, you know, it's about Jesus. You know, him coming to earth. That's why we celebrate. That's why we give gifts. That's why we smile, you know, during this time. And we share that hope. We go tell it on the mountain.
Go tell it on the mountain.
It's just all that leads up to that. It's about Jesus and him coming.
So, yeah, it was inevitable that you would make this album.
Yes, and I never thought it would happen, to be honest with you, but God is good.
So
God is good.
Tell us how we can connect with you because you perform, right? So how can people book you?
I'm currently on tour right
now. Wonderful.
Now.
Yes. Okay.
So you can go onto my website, luislaporte.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, at Luis Laporte Music. And you can find this album on all digital platforms as well physically at my website.
Okay. Well, you're going to share with us another song?
Oh, yes, my favorite, Sleigh Ride.
Okay, please, go ahead. We're looking forward to it. Thank you so much.